Number one thing is that a moving target is much more difficult to hit than a still target. Good footwork is the foundation to be able to strike, evade, and counterattack. Coach Victor here from the Thai Boxing Institute of Mar Vista, California. In this instance, we're going to be covering basic footwork. Footwork is the foundation of being a good Thai boxer because all offense and defense comes from being able to move quickly and being on balance. Number one thing is that a moving target is much more difficult to hit than a still target. If there's a chance that you're either hurt or you need to catch your breath or just re-examine the position, being able to move defensively requires good footwork. We're going to go over the very basics of footwork fundamentals, which is learning how to move forward to pressure or attack, learning how to move backwards to defend or counterattack, and same thing for the left or right, either learning how to move left to counterattack, to defend, to evade, or learning how to move right to counterattack, defend, or evade as well. One of the first things I teach new members at the Thai Boxing Institute is how to move properly or proper footwork. Footwork in Muay Thai isn't so much like walking where we're putting one foot in front of the other. In fact, there's a very, very strict way of moving. And once we have the fundamentals down, you're allowed a little leeway on how you decide to move. If we're in our fight stance, which means hands up, chin down, legs shoulder width apart, how I teach them to move is based on this manner. If I move to the left, my left leg moves, then my right. If I move to the right, my right leg, then my left. If I move forward, lead leg, then back leg. If I move backwards, back leg, then lead leg. There's some very, very, very important things that you have to consider when you're moving. First thing is that you never want to have your stance neutral, both legs along the same line. You always want to remain staggered, which means left leg forward, right leg back. Second is that we never cross our legs when we're moving in either direction. Third is when I move forward or backwards, I never want to have my feet touching, like so. And yet again, that's a constant whenever, in whichever direction that we're moving. If I move to the right then left, my legs never touch. If I move forwards and backwards, my legs never touch. Last thing is, we never really want to switch our stance when we're learning how to move. Once we get the basic fundamentals of movement, then you want to consider some more intermediate subjects such as lightness on your feet and efficiency of body mechanics as you're moving. So let's cover that a bit real quick. If we're here in our fight stance, hands up, chin down, legs shoulder width apart, and I start to move in whichever direction I choose. One of the most important things that you want to consider is not dragging your feet as you're moving. When you first start off, that's going to be a given. Okay, we're just learning the very basic stuff. But once we get a feel of the technique, we want to learn how to be light with our technique. So if I'm in my fight stance, hands up, chin down, then move to the left, I want to be able to be maybe 50% light on both feet. Not so much jumping down, but I want to just feel a lightness. The second thing is I want to feel that bounce throughout my whole body. Okay. If you look at my knees and you look at my shoulder line, they're basically moving with my weight shift. That's being light on your feet. When we're practicing all the movements, whether we're moving forwards, backwards, left or right, we want to be able to feel that lightness throughout our whole body. The way I consider it, the way I think of it, is if I'm in the water, I'm in the ocean, and I see a wave coming, and I just kind of ride that peak of the wave and then follow the dip back down. If you want to observe my shoulder line, my knees, and the lightness of my feet as I perform the movement, check it out. There's never really an instance where my foot is dragging or scuffing the mat. It's always sort of light pressure, light touches moving around. To incorporate this into your training, this is what I recommend, is learn how to move forward 3 paces, learn how to move backwards 3 paces, learn how to move left 3 paces, and learn how to move right 3 paces. So basically you're making a square or a T, forwards, backwards, left, and right, back to center. The most important thing is to be able to practice this for a full 3-minute round. If you find yourself getting stuck moving in any of the directions, what I recommend is isolating that direction that you're having trouble with. Practice it over and over and over until you feel that you got it right, or you feel that you're doing it correctly. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you post a video of yourself, make sure you tag us at the Thai Box Institute, or use the hashtag TBI Home Workout. If you'd like me to critique your technique, I promise I'll be nice. Thank you for watching.